The mark of the beast is the microchip in this wicked ass world so full of sin. Planned Parenthood 5G, fluoridated water, no high C. Agenda 21, they gon' program Georgia Guidestones COVID-19. It's time to be prepping, I'm grabbing some food. I'm stacking the ammo that I cannot lose. I know I'll survive because I gotta live. I bought me some guns that I'm gonna use.
Shalom, family. I just wanted to give a shout out to the mothers, man. Shout out to all the mothers. These righteous sisters, man, who are rearing the children, who are taking care of the home, who are working full time by themselves. For whatever reason, the man wasn't in the picture. And even for those who are righteously carrying themselves with dignity and humility, who do have a man. You feel me? Because it's so important. And now more than ever, to be honest, now more than ever, it's so important to bring the children up in the truth and prepare them, right? Prepare them mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and all their needs. But to get them ready, because this world has been degrading, and it's not going to get better. It's just going to get worse. We know this from Bible prophecy, and we can see the writing on the wall. Each day it gets a little bit worse. We see the things that people are trying to implement. We see all of the things that's transpiring. We see the things that they're trying to push on our children, push on our youth, influence our youth, pervert our youth in all different kinds of ways, right? So it's very important now more than ever to raise our children in the truth. Teach them who they are according to the scriptures. Show them and instruct them what they should be doing, lifting one another up, being there for one another, having the necessary skills to be able to survive in the coming days. It's so important. It's so important. And I understand how it can be harder to do so because of circumstances. Everybody wasn't born and raised in the truth. And for those who were, you don't have a full idea of how blessed you are, how favored you are. Because to be raised in this and to know the truth from the beginning, everything is just routine. You are routinely living according to the Most High's word. You are routinely living your life according to how the Bible teaches us to. A lot of us are behind the power curve because we've come into this truth later in our lives, right? A lot of us have come into this truth after we've already had children, after we have already gotten married, right? And so now you're still trying to adjust, transition from a previous mindset and understanding to a new mindset and understanding. You're trying to let go of the westernized perspective, the westernized biases that we have, the westernized comforts that we enjoy, and trying to adopt a more easternized perspective in all things, right? It's very difficult. It's even more difficult when you have to do that, but your children, your significant other, your wife, your husband, whoever, if you stay with family, right, the rest of your family aren't willing to seek the truth for themselves, aren't willing to do their due diligence, are unwilling to look into the scriptures and live according to what the Bible actually says. And so now you have a divide in your household. Now you have a rift in your household. And I know some people who have come into the truth together, right? Whether they were both atheist or Christian or another religion, and they both came into the truth together and they're trying to gain knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And that's amazing. But not everybody are fortunate enough to have that type of situation. So for the people who are trying to do right by the Most High, who are trying to live right, who are trying to prepare for the coming days. And they have individuals, whether it be a husband, a wife, a child, a brother, a mother, a father, who is reluctant or unwilling to take that leap of faith with you and to begin a new life in the truth. And I'm not just talking about theology. I'm talking about a lifestyle, a cultural shift, a cultural mindset change, right? And we know that, like I said, is the writings are on the wall, and we are going to have to literally survive the coming days. But we can't with this easternized perspective. We have been pampered. We rely too heavily on government assistance. We rely too heavily on technology. We rely too heavily on the convenience that living in cities provide. When things happen and we have to make decisions, when we have to bug out, when we have to implement certain survival measures, we are not going to be ready to do so. A lot of us aren't. And a lot of us, unfortunately, are going to perish, regardless of what it is that you believe. And so I started this video by saying shout out to the mothers who are bringing their children up in the truth, because I've personally witnessed sisters raising their kids in the truth, raising their kids and teaching their kids what to do, what not to do, how to adhere to the Most High's instruction, how to handle a weapon, how to build a fire, how to cook, how to look at a map. You know, these basic necessary things that we need, they are already learning that at an early age. Because you know who knows that? The people who is your adversary know that. They've been raised in that. Handling the weapon was just a Thursday afternoon with their dad out in the backyard. We are all behind the power curve, but there is enough of us who have the knowledge, who have the skill set, and the determination to seek the information if they don't have it, to be able to come together in the coming days and to be able to do what needs to be done in order for the survival of the entire group. And so I know some of you guys watch the news. You've been seeing a lot of what's been happening. The new news that just happened with New York for my folks in the military, like myself. We've been seeing what's being pushed on the military agenda, right? So we got to get prepared for that. We got to get ready for that. It's a lot of things that's happening that we need to take the next necessary precautions, because if we don't have anyone to blame but ourselves. And I said in another video, I was saying there's a lot of people who got this mentality of, oh, I got faith, I'll be all right. The Most High got me. But the Most High will help you, but you got to do your part. Faith without works is dead. Again, I say faith without works is dead. You have to be willing to put in the work in order for your salvation to be given unto you. It's not just, oh, I got faith, so everything that is meant to happen is gonna happen. You gotta be ready to do your part. You gotta be ready to be prepared, because you are responsible, not only for yourself, but if you have kids, you are responsible for your children. Men, you are not only responsible for yourself, you are responsible for your wife, your rib, and your children, your entire household. You are responsible for them. So if you as a man who have a family, a wife and children, and you're not taking the necessary precautions, you are wrong. You are dead wrong, and you are doing your family a disservice, and the Most High does not agree with that. He does not agree with that. So once again, shout out to the mothers out there. Shout out to the mothers out there who are bringing these children up. And y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know what y'all doing. And shout out to the fathers. Shout out to the fathers who are actually taking initiative, who are actually seeking the Most High in all things, who are actually teaching their household, leading their household by example, preparing their household, putting in the plans, putting in the preparation and implementation to be successful in this life. Because now it's not just, oh, I have to, I have to take the necessary steps to get a good paying job so that I can pay the bills. That is about to be a thing of the past. Now it's going to be, I need to take the necessary steps to be able to, one, prepare food and sustainment for my family, two, protect my family from any adversary that will come against us and try to take what we have, and three, longevity, survival, and four, and most importantly of all, sustained relationship with the Father, teaching, ministering, fellowshipping, coming together, and doing what the Bible instructs us to do. Being obedient to his word and his instruction. So with that being said, y'all, I hope that this video woke up some people who needed to hear it. And if you've already been on the grind, more power to you. All praises to the Most High for waking the people up. I hope you guys are putting in the plans. I hope you guys have plans. I hope you guys have bug out bags. Hope you guys have all of the survival gear that you need. I hope that you are continuing to walk in the faith, in the truth, and in the light. You guys be safe. I love you guys. Shalom.